All right, we've got 0x pattern 337. If you're not familiar with the weekly puzzle, there's a link down in the description below. Every week there's a different challenge. There's a table layout telling which balls go into which pockets. This week it's a standard 8-ball puzzle. I have ball in hand after the break. I have to figure out which group I'm going to take. This week I'm going to go for solids. There may be opportunities for stripes, but I think solids has a nice pattern to run. One thing that I'll note, if you have ball in hand, you can shoot solid into a stripe or vice versa. And if there was a pattern available, I might actually start with this 9, combo the 2, and run the 9 up on my opponent's ball to potentially make him have a locked up or tied up cluster. So if I didn't run out, it would make his life even harder. But this week I think I can do without that. I can just play a pattern that's connected. So starting here with this 2, if I shoot the 2 at any angle, I'll hit the face of the 9. That'll get me on the 4. 4 leads me to the 3. The 3 leads me to the 5. From the 5, what am I connected to? Well, I can roll up to the 8. So that would get me out. Or if the 1 were still there, I could roll up to the 1, and then the 1 connects me to a bunch of pockets on the 8. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. So I've got options on these 6 balls. The 6 and the 7 are connected to each other. So I could shoot the 7 and draw back to the 6, or the 6 draw back to the 7. So these balls get me to the 2 ball. Or I could shoot 7 to the 6 to the 1 and then the 2. I guess I could also shoot 6 to the 7 to the 1. They're both fine. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the 7 to the 6 to the 2 just to illustrate that pattern, but I think you can see all the alternates of how these balls would be connected, and I think that solids does have a nice potential. So here we go. I'm set up a little bit offline so that I'm going to draw back into this zone for the 6. I'm going to shoot with maybe a hair of right English, like barely any, 530 on the cue face, just to stay on the line when I hit this rail. All right. Now I'll just roll forward off this 6 to go down for that 2. All right. So now I have this line on the 2. I'm just going to hit it on the side, run into the face of the 9, and then I'll have the 4. All right. Now I'm just going to roll forward off of this 4 over to the 3. I got a little bit of a weird angle here. Actually, I got a little bit straight in. Let me try to cheat this pocket a bit. All right. And now I'm just going to roll up to the side rail. Should be good onto the 5. It's just a stun shot. Now just roll forward a little bit to the 1 ball, and I should be good. I think you can see I could have got to the 8 also. That would have been fine. Here I'm pretty close to straight. I can just draw it back for the 8 in the same pocket. Could roll forward to the 8, roll. There's a lot of options here, but I think just the drawing back is fine. 8 in the same pocket for the win.